You got it?
Yeah.
Look at this. My back hurts every day constantly.
Lift that dress up. Show it on. This what we serve you for. My daughter's supposed to be receiving blessings from you, and she's receiving nothing but pain and curses. And you let the people put their burdens on us. We're not supposed to be the burden carrier. You're supposed to be the burden carrier. They're supposed to come to you. And they can't come to you, they're not supposed to be dumping the garbage upon us. You said everything in your word, suffering out of which to live. Come unto me, all you the heavy laden and burdened, and I will give you healing, and I will give you rest. You have not given her rest. You have destroyed her. You have dogged her. You have dogged their children and grandchildren. You have dogged this entire household. We don't want to be something like a Martin Luther King. They had their life. They pain too, but you had no right putting these burdens upon my daughter. And then they turn around and mock her and laugh her that she didn't have a purpose. She didn't have a purpose of life. But she had a purpose. When I gave her birth and life, she had a purpose. You destroyed it. You and your dogs.
You let her. I want to know why I'm not worthy of having life. Why? Why I have to sit here and live a life where everybody just gets to take pieces of parts of me, whatever they want. I wake up every morning and my legs are wobbly and shaky. Somebody's sitting inside me. I can barely walk. And I know there are people inside me while I'm sleeping, just astral projecting inside of my body, binding themselves to my soul, taking over my DNA, taking over my brain, whatever it is they want, taking my health, my energy, my knowledge, my strength, my wisdom, all of it. And I'm walking around here, my back hurts constantly. I was washing clothes yesterday and my back was hurting so bad I could barely stand because all the excess fat that's on my body. I have over 100 pounds of excess fat on my body. Last time I checked, I was 260 pounds, probably more than that now because that was a month ago when I was weighed and I was 260 pounds. And I'm a naturally small frame, small woman. I'm not supposed to be that big and large. That's over an extra 100 pounds of fat that people keep casting their burdens on me. I lose the weight over and over. I'm not losing it anymore. But every time the weight is removed or God takes the weight off and put it right back on, put the fat back on, that is taking advantage of someone. I'm tired of people using me and taking advantage of me. It says to go unto God. It says, come unto me, all ye who are heavy laden and labor, and I will give you rest. Take upon you my burden, which is light, not heavy, and my yoke, which is easy, not hard. If the Bible says that Jesus is the burden carrier, why do I have to carry the burdens of all these people? Why can't I live a life? Why do I have to why do I have to have people intruding upon my life every moment, every hour of the day, binding themselves to me, watching, looking through me, just taking advantage of everything, looking at everything inside my soul, taking things, taking whatever they want, giving it to their people. We have nothing. It's like you making me your servant and your slave for these people, and I should not have been no one's servant and slave. You said you came and set the captives free, but I don't have freedom. Look at my physical features. Everything has been changed. I look in the mirror and someone else, I see other people's features, so they're taking over my entire soul. Like I'm for sale. You're right. I mean, my soul is not for sale for no one. But obviously, because someone sacrificed me as a child, I had to live like this in bondage my entire life. And continue to keep bearing the burdens of the wicked who are not even trying to go to God themselves. They're just taking advantage of taking everything from me and dumping all their burdens upon me. I want that life too. And I'm tired. I have to sit here and be constantly mocked. People keep sending the same people antagonize me every day, putting videos across my page. Oh, nobody's going to come and help you. Nobody going to save you. I didn't ask nobody to help me. I could help myself. That's the thing. I was able to help myself until God made me and put me in a bondage for you all. And let you put your burdens upon me. You stole everything and lived off my knowledge, my talents, my DNA. You swapped all my gifts and taken everything, my entire destiny since I was a little girl. That's why I didn't have anything. And then you put your burdens upon me. I've lost weight numerous times and I put evidence of all of it on this channel, wrote a fitness book and everything. Everything I've done has been wasted because God has allowed his people to destroy everything about me and sabotage everything. Envious people running around here who want to emulate and copy me and steal everything. You said thieves are not supposed to enter your kingdom. You say emulators are not supposed to enter your kingdom, but you're sitting here have these people bound to me. And then you think because you give me $310 a month in food stamps, that's supposed to be okay. That's supposed to be an even fair exchange for you to take over my entire soul and work and live off of my destiny, my inheritance, my wisdom, my energy, my strength, my intellect, my talents, my gifts, my writing abilities, my communication skills, my athleticism, my self-discipline, my health, everything. Do you know when the Bible says wisdom is far worth more than rubies? But you think $310 a month in food stamps is equivalent to that? Everything you've lived off of my stuff, gaining degrees and businesses off of my stuff, my innovation, my creativity, writing books. There have been people who've written books, best-selling books, New York Times best-selling books off of my stuff. The Holy Spirit revealed it to me. And they went on to have those books turned into TV series and movies. I don't have anything. All of my stuff was siphoned and taken from me. But then when they get mad, when I go to God, listen to everything I say. When I tell God I don't want to carry them anymore, oh, they block me from getting into my food stamps. You want to take back your little $310 in food stamps. You know what? I wouldn't even been on food stamps. That's the thing. Everybody took over my life. I couldn't get a degree. I couldn't get an education because every time I tried to go to school, they're fighting me to take over my talents, take over my brain, use my DNA, use my communication skills, use my comprehension abilities because they cannot comprehend or they had issues with comprehension. Taking my vocabulary you've used and siphoned everything about me, and I'm tired of carrying it now. Taking over my physical features, my physical appearance, all of it, my youth, my health. We're tired of being slaves. You said you died, but you didn't. I don't feel free. My children are not free. You just swapped everything about them. Look at me. Look at us. We're ruined. We're sitting in this house every day. I don't have an asset. I can't gain an asset in this country. Can't have my own income. And then they mock me every day. Oh, your books aren't selling on Amazon. I don't care if they're selling. I'm not selling. I know they're not selling because you blocked them from selling. You blocked them from selling. So you can perpetrate and pretend with my gifts and my talents. I don't care. Thing is, I'm tired of being held to a place and putting a bondage in a place where they don't want me to have anything. I don't have any freedom here, but everybody's putting their burdens on me and taking whatever they want. Everywhere I go, just sucking up everything out of me. And I asked God something about it, and it's like, well, why do I have to carry them? Why do I have to carry these people? Why have I had to carry one woman that I've been carrying since I was a little girl, took over my entire life since I was 10 years old, and swapped my entire destiny? They got to have everything off of me. I didn't get anything in life. You say you came so we can have an abundant life. What is abundance? What is an abundant life? Some of you might get mad I'm on here saying the same thing, but you're not putting up with it. You don't have someone invading your soul, thousands of people binding themselves to you, taking every damn thing out of you every time you turn around. Changing everything, swapping everything, taking our beauty, our hair, our looks, our teeth, our talents, our gifts. There's nothing left of us. The same way they treated the slaves, hundreds of years ago, they're doing this to us now. We have nothing, no rights, nothing. I didn't ask to go into bondage for anyone, and it was not right to put me in slavery so that you could have what you want to save these people. You're taking advantage of us. It's not right. It's not. I'm sitting here carrying around all this weight on my body. I'm in pain every day because my back hurts. I shouldn't have to keep losing weight while somebody continues to keep putting their fat on me. You just dump your burdens and you don't even try to get up and go to God. I didn't do that. When I lost weight, I asked God to help me lose weight. He helped me lose weight. You can do the same, but you don't give a damn. You just want to keep putting your burdens on me. He's making me carry it, and I'm tired of carrying it. We don't have a damn thing. We don't have anything. I have to ask my children for money, or they don't even want me to use my children's money, threatening me and stuff, talking about FBI investigation if I use their money or take their money, or don't dip, send a little subliminal messages, but you can steal his money though, right? When I sent my son money to his Cash App card, they just took $200 from him. Stole his stuff, blocked his account right away, suspended his funds so he couldn't get access to the funds that I had just sent him for him to use. And then they say, oh, suspicious activity. What is suspicious activity? I send money to him all the time from the same account. They did it so they could steal his money. Block this money, put a blockage on it. I actually speak to a supervisor, put one on the phone, say, oh, he'll email you, never email me. Then on Monday, suspiciously, after I put the money on there on Saturday and it was blocked right away. They wouldn't let him withdraw the money, they wouldn't let him gain access to it or anything. And then on Monday, while he's still asleep at 6:44 a.m., suddenly the block is removed. And as soon as it's removed, his money is transferred to a Navy Federal Credit Union debit card, a Visa debit card that he's not have. We don't have a Navy Federal Credit Union account. And the money is all withdrawn to there. And then, suddenly this card was on here somehow. I contact customer support. They said it was added that same day, June 1st. The card was added to his account. So you're stealing his money. And this is not the first time. Every time I send him money, they take his money. They find a way to take his money from him. Been stealing from him all along, taking his money. We're tired of everybody taking things. And people who are sitting inside of us, buying themselves to us, getting access to all of our private information, our credit card numbers, our checking account numbers, our routing numbers, all of our account information. So you can go back and take money and steal it for your people. We're tired of it. Now he's out of $200. They just closed this damn account, even though I filed a complaint with Better Business Bureau. But they said, I can't file a complaint. He has to do it. You took his money and take advantage of a disabled child who doesn't know how. He's a disabled young man, 19 years old, doesn't know how to handle that, so they take advantage of him. We're tired of them coming to us, taking things. We don't have a damn thing. There's people who are working, have more money than us in this country, but you want to keep stealing from someone who doesn't have anything. We don't have anything. A little bit of money, even the stuff I worked for when I was able to work, the few months I was able to work at a time, I bought myself a car. They vandalized my property, vandalized my car, stuff that I had to pay for, that I worked for. You take everything from us. And this is okay. So he's out of that $200. Now you want to block my food stamps because you're mad because I don't care. You're just the same people. They're all sitting inside me. Nobody's doing anything about them. Because I guess they're immune. They have immunity. Because what? Because who they are? I thought you want to respect their persons. Because they know pastors and preachers who keep praying for them despite them stealing from us and putting their burdens on us and taking everything from us, taking our beauty, taking our skin, taking our hair, taking our wisdom, taking our knowledge, hijacking our entire identity. That's identity theft, but I guess the rules don't apply. When you're doing sorcery and witchcraft, the rules don't apply, right? Even though God has laws against sorcery and witchcraft, people can continue to do sorcery and witchcraft against us every day and nothing's done about it. Or because these people are what? Because they know military people, or they're family members of people who are government officials. Or they know prominent pastors and ministers or pastors are in their family, so you can do whatever the hell you want. If anything, they're supposed to be charged to a higher level of accountability than anybody, regular civilians. But you sit here and you let these people get away with it, and we're tired of carrying their burdens. We're tired of you covering up what they've done. We're tired of being made the scapegoat and the burden carrier. My mother raised me right, and I didn't get to do anything with my life. My mother paid her money that she used babysitting people and put me in a private school and gave me a good education. Even though I was already a talented and intelligent girl somewhat, she invested in my education. And if I had any type of abilities or any type of disabilities or problems, we dealt with our own stuff. We didn't put our burdens on no one else. And we did the best we could. And you come and steal everything out of us that we work for and labor for. We're tired of everyone stealing from us. You say thou shalt not steal, but you take everything. It's okay to steal from us. But if we go and steal something or we commit a crime, you want to arrest us right away and judge us. Just like my son has a felony now and is on probation for 2 years, at least 2 years, and had to serve a whole year in captivity for assault. But how many times have we been assaulted and violated and no one's done anything about it? But you say, oh, there's no laws in the country of America when it comes to sorcery and witchcraft, but yet you can commit crimes using sorcery and witchcraft where there are laws against and nothing's done about it. Then I go to God about it. He's supposed to be the judge, and you take forever to judge these people and let them continue to keep doing what they want to do to us. They're not going to stop. They're not, because they get away with it. They're taking advantage of us. They've been putting their burdens on me for years. Got me walking around like this is embarrassing because I wrote an entire whole fitness book. A whole fitness book that nobody bought, or it didn't buy anything. It's just a bunch of dogs who came along who wanted to download it from free. When it was free, 1,000 people downloaded it and held me on their altars and stole everything out of me. The Lord already showed me that. But you come and taunt me and mock me. Oh, nobody's going to buy your books. And I didn't ask you to buy my books. I don't care if you don't buy my books. That's okay. Thing is, you shouldn't be putting your damn burdens on me. If I'm not allowed to make money in this country, I'm not allowed to have anything or any assets myself. Why the hell am I supposed to be carrying you? You have everything you want. If you want to lose weight, you can go and buy weight loss pills. You can go buy any type of medicine. You showing ads on my commercials, on my social media sites, telling me to buy it. Why should I have to buy it? It's not my fact. And I don't have the money to buy it. You're making sure that I don't spend money on what I'm not supposed to and take my own kids' money and they can't share with me, but you want to steal from them, though. You want to have enough money for you and your family still, but you want to tell that. And we still haven't gotten his money back. We're just tired of the injustices. We're tired of having to be made to carry these people. I've been carrying them since I was a child, since I was 10 years old. They've been stealing from us all along, took my teeth, my hair, everything about us. We're tired of it. If these are your chosen people, it doesn't matter. You're still supposed to hold them accountable, not let them get away with what they want to get away with. We shouldn't have to carry the burdens of anyone. If they come to you, they won't have to have us carry their burdens. You said you are the vine, we are the branches. You said without me, you can do nothing. They abide in you. They can bear fruit of their own. They don't have to come inside of us, but they don't want to. So you're rewarding and appeasing the wicked who don't want to come to you, who want to be rebellious. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to run around and do their sorceries and witchcraft and work for these companies and get money from Satan's kingdom. But then you want to come and pitch your burdens on us, put your mental illnesses on us and everything else. Look at this. I look horrible. I wasn't made to be fat. And I don't look right like this. And then they go and mock me, talk about me, putting things up about how we had to be hidden and secret because we ugly. I was never ugly. If I'm ugly now, it's because all these people who bound themselves to me who were ugly and didn't like how they looked, so they wanted to bind themselves to me and steal my beauty. Just like they stole my daughter's beauty. She was a beautiful girl. Got her running around here to change her size, change her skin tone, took her hair, everything. And this is allowed to happen. My children were fair skinned. We can go all the way back to the pictures. We know how my children look. They're dark as what now? They're like 4 or 5 shades darker. And then the people who were dark skinned got all these people swapping their skin tones and everything. Cause I don't know why. But we're tired of it. We're tired of you changing our DNA, altering our appearance, altering our brains, taking our identity, stealing our talents and our gifts, living off the fruits of our labor, taking our blessings, putting your burdens on us. We have to walk around carrying your garbage, bearing your damn shame because you don't want to bear it. And he's sitting here just letting this stuff go on. Then we don't have a damn dime. We're sitting here with nothing. And I said, you want me to carry all these motherfucking people, then you should be giving me money and paying me for it. I'm not supposed to be carrying these people. You're not doing a damn thing for me. I'm living off of fucking vittles. Look, our communication skills are even gone. We don't even talk properly anymore. I didn't used to curse and do any of that stuff. Then on top of that, I wrote a book. Called Chasing the Wave. It's a book about 2 homosexual lover men. And I was wondering, why am I writing books about homosexual men? Why did I have the desire to write a book about homosexuals before? And it finally came to me that he let these people bind thousands of probably homosexual men to me. These are their desires. So you got all these people buying themselves to me for what reason? I don't know. To get what? Deliverance? I'm not supposed to deliver you by you binding yourself to me. When the disciples were down here, did they bind themselves to the disciples? Did they entwine their souls and put homosexuals inside them and have them walk around homosexual? Did Jesus do that?
Jesus really did.
No.
Would have been in him like that.
They came to him and they got healing and prayer and deliverance. And that's where the church comes in. You're supposed to be healing and delivering these people and praying for them. They're supposed to be going to the churches if they have an illness, and they're supposed to be seeking Jesus Christ himself. But they want to go and put their burdens off on me and make me a partaker of their sins. Said in the Bible, do not lay hands on any man suddenly, and do not be a partaker of any man's sins. But you're having me be a partaker of their sins by binding all these people to me. Binding people to me who have homosexual spirits, who have fornication, who dabbling with witchcraft and sorcery, who are murderers. You're binding them to us and making us carry their burdens and sustaining them. But you're defiling and corrupting us. And that's supposed to be okay? But then you want to go back and mock me and say, I wrote a book about homosexuality. Well, why did I? You say when the Bible says, if you join yourself to a harlot, you become a harlot. So if you bind me to someone who's into homosexuality or into watching two men have sex with each other, then guess what? That falls off on me. And see, this is what I'm angry about, because I sat here and I put in the labor. God didn't just miraculously wake me up one day and I was changed. When I struggled with certain addictions and sins that I had been struggling with since my youth, I had to go to God in prayer and fasting. And I did that for months. I cried out to him and I had to sustain myself. I had to let him work with me and transform me and change me into something that was virtuous and righteous and holy like him. And all the labor that I went through for years, all that transformation was for nothing, because he let you all bind yourselves to me, put your garbage and your burdens on me. But then what? So I can go to hell? So you can have me backsliding in that pit? But you got thousands of people bound to me. Don't nobody want to know that? Don't want to keep that hidden? Just like you block up all my social media channels and got all these people sitting inside me. You can see their physical features have changed everything about us. And we're tired of it, because you said you're not a respecter of persons. You don't show partiality. If you don't show partiality, you're not supposed to be letting people bind themselves to us using sorcery and witchcraft. That is a crime and it is a sin, and he's supposed to be destroying them. And I ask over and over why you've let them do this to us. Why you got them bound to us. Why you haven't moved any of them. They're supposed to go to you if they want saving and healing. They don't want it. They just want to steal our stuff and put their garbage and burdens on us because they don't want to carry it.
You're not supposed to be allowing it. You're partaking of their damn sins too.
Then get mad when I expose it. We're tired of taking a mess. You want me to keep, just bending over backwards and let you do whatever the hell you want to do to me. Commit crimes against me, though. I couldn't dare do that to any of you or your families. I could never put my burdens on you and take everything from you that you labored for and steal all your stuff and have you walk around with my burdens and carrying my stuff. When I had to lose weight, when I was over 250 pounds, I lost the weight. I had to work out twice a day. That wasn't my fat. I was never fat. This woman has been putting her burdens on me for years, since I was a child. And I've had to been forced to walk around carrying her weight and her shame for years.
And now you're going to say last night, she's going to see to it that we keep carrying her burdens. No, we're going to see to it that you
They come to us spiritually, talking out of us, talking to us, sending subliminal messages we're tired of.
Attacking us.
Antagonize us every day. They know all of my social media channels. They gain access to all of that.
And inside your soul looking at you.
They can see everything we do, everything we say. They hear it. We're tired of them.
Now we've been shamed.
Tired of being harassed. Now that is a crime. Harassment is a crime. Assault is a crime. Violating me is a crime.
It is a damn crime.
I can't go climbing in your bed at night while you're asleep and just come in your house and lay in your bed and next to you and violate you. But you can come and join and jump inside of me while I'm asleep. Come in my bed and take things from us, cut us and take our blood and our DNA, cut my fingernails and clip them and take my fingernails, take my hair, take personal possessions out of my house, and then don't think I don't notice they're gone, then you return them weeks later like ain't nothing happened. So you can hold us on your altars.
We're tired of bullshit.
It should not be happening.
We're tired of him being passive.
And I'm not supposed to be sustaining no one who refuses to go to God themselves. I'm not supposed to be a partaker of their sins or made to be their scapegoat or their burden carrier because they don't want to deal with their own shame and bear it.
Stand on your own.
They're putting this off on us as we were children. Like I said, when I went to lose weight, I had to work out twice a day, 2 times a day.
And that wasn't your fat.
And I wasn't eating any junk food. God had helped me not to eat junk food. He had helped me abstain and start eating a healthy diet. But people who can't go and put in the same discipline come to me and just take everything out of me and put their burdens on me. Taking everything out of us, taking our driving skills, everything. Been fighting me hard for my driving skills. You know how long I had to drive? I'm 45 years old. I've been driving for years. And I asked God when I struggled with driving, I asked him to teach me how to back up, how to park correctly. Because I didn't have nobody do that. My parents didn't have a driver's license. I was the first one in my family to get a driver's license. And I took 2 classes that wasn't working. I had to end up teaching myself how to drive. I bought a car and I taught myself how to drive. With God's assistance and help. Everything I've learned and acquired, and even over the years driving on the roads, he had helped me learn how to drive and become a better driver. You got people sitting here who don't want to put in the work because they can't comprehend or don't want to, too lazy to go out there and learn and do something. You want to just get stuff free and take the easy way out and put your burdens on somebody else, then taking my driving skills out of me. And I'm wondering why am I driving this way? Why I can't park all of a sudden? And he'll show me somebody's taking my stuff. I have to keep praying for it back. I'm tired of people fighting me, myself, using sorcery to steal from me and my kids. Keep coming to us, taking everything from us. We can't take a thing from you. You're begrudging towards us with anything. So I'm on the back about, but you don't even want to support me. That's okay. I understand it. But you want me to carry you? Why am I supposed to carry you? If nobody's required to help me and obligated to help me, why the hell do I have to carry your burdens and help you? That's not help at this point, because you're just making me do all the work for you while you gain all the benefits and reap all the benefits off of it. Not even trying to attempt to pick up your own cross and carry it. Jesus told that main man in the Bible, if he wanted to be healed, to pick up his bed and carry it. So why haven't you picked up your bed? Why do I have to carry you while you're bound to me, binding your soul to me, walking around looking like two different people, walking around merged with somebody else is looking like a merge. When they put up those pictures and show two people's pictures, two celebrities merged together, it shows the result. You see all these people merged to me, and I'm looking like these people, and I'm tired of it. They should not be sitting here joined to my soul, taking over 90% of my soul and my DNA, putting us in a bondage and a stupor. Doing it to my children as well. Got my daughter sitting here, putting her in a burden and everything, but she can't do anything in the stupor. Same way they had me sitting. But when I was a little girl at 12 years old, I couldn't do anything but sit there. Couldn't clean up my room. My mother would yell at me, get mad at me, thinking it was me, and it was not me. It was them putting their burdens on me for their people and their families. And they knew their families were wrong. They knew their families were mentally ill. Instead of going to God or getting their help that they needed from the psychiatrist, the college, the doctors and therapists, they want to put their burden on somebody else's child. That's low and disgusting. And you sit here and cover that up for years and have me carrying that burden all the way to my adult age, middle age. We're tired of carrying the burdens of your people because you think you're too good to carry your own burdens, because you want to walk around with your pride and shame and cover it up. Then get mad when I say I don't want to carry it. I want to take the little benefits of food stamps from me, block my app and keep messing with my app and do all these little things you do with your witchcraft and sorcery because you run the world. But you're sitting inside of us. I can't get back the 40 years of my life that you stole from me. The 3 decades you've been living off of me, I can't get that back, can I?
Your children, your grandchildren.
We can't get our stuff back that you stole from us.
All he had to do was be holy.
I lost my entire life. And when God moves these people and they come out temporarily, when I get on here, they run away for a bit. The people get on them, they go back into me. I can see some days I would sit here and I didn't feel like I could do anything. Or like if I wash my clothes, it'd take me, a week to fold my clothes up. Normally I can get up and get my clothes folded right away. Just like recently, I can go and clean up the house. I can cook dinner for my kids. We can go out and do whatever we want to do. When I have my full self, when ain't nobody bouncing my soul, putting their burdens on me, and we ain't putting these people's burdens on me, I can go out and live a productive life. And then you look down on us and say we're not productive, we're not doing anything, because you got all these mentally ill people who were not going to God, who are sitting here with their own curses and their own bondage and their own generational sins because their parents did sorcery and witchcraft, or they were drinking and taking drugs and they had special needs children, or they have curses on them because they were rebellious towards God and they've done these things, and this is their judgment. And they have demons inside of them. Instead of going to God for healing and deliverance, you go put your burden on another human being. You put your burden on them and think we're supposed to carry innocent people. You want to make us suffer for something because you were rebellious? That is wicked. It is evil.
I'm talking about something the Lord going to judge me. You're the first one supposed to judge.
You see them all sitting there.
My family.
They're the main ones. Took my whole life, and that's why I'm angry at God. It's like, you letting injustice occur.
Right.
I could never do that to them. You sat here all these years, and they took over my life, took over my children's lives, destroyed everything about us.
You still done it.
If I took at the time to become a better mother and let God change me and mold me into a better mother to take care of my children, I was investing in my kids, and I sacrificed by not being with men, by not working and sitting here investing into my children's lives and taking care of them every day and being a part of their lives and their education and putting them in extracurricular activities and being the parent that I need to be for them and teaching them about God to raise them right. You had no right putting your burdens on me because your children, you didn't raise them. Because you were out working and doing whatever was important to you, or running around with men, and then put the garbage on me and swap his life, his destiny, and have my son sitting up and locked up and become a felon, knowing damn well I didn't raise him that way. So you can laugh and mock all you want to, but he knows what you've done. And those who have lied on me and discredited my testimony on purpose, then you have to deal with that. You have to deal with the judge because you lied and you slandered your neighbor. He said to love thy neighbor as thyself. When you did those things to me, you did not show love to me. When you destroyed me and destroyed my life and put your burdens on me, made me to carry your burdens, I had to walk around just like after I lost all that weight, wearing a size 5. I'm have to walk around now wearing a size 16. Can't even wear a 16. I went to the store, tried to try on a size 16 dress to see if I could buy some cheap clothes. I couldn't even fit that.
You got.
My waist is wide as hell, probably a 40-inch waist on a woman who's about 5 feet 4 inches tall.
You're wrong.
Walking around carrying nearly 300 pounds of fat because somebody else don't want to carry their burdens. And they sit there, instead of dealing with themselves, they want to perpetrate and act like there's nothing wrong with them, and then keep putting their garbage on me and telling me I had to go out and buy weight loss pills and take medication to lose weight. Why the hell should I inject medication if this is not my fat? I don't have the money to maintain that anyway. And I'm not going to put any poison in my body when this is not my garbage. You take medication. Why can't you get surgery for your fat? Why can't you get surgery to lose weight? Why do you have to put your burdens on me? Right. Why do I have to sit here and clean up your mess all the times? Why do we always have to be made the burden carrier to find a solution for somebody else's problem instead of you finding a solution for your own problem and instead of putting it on me and my family? You took our teeth, you took our hair, you took everything from us. And this is what we're tired of. We're tired of the respect of persons because somebody has money or a little bit of success and fame that you can just walk all over somebody who has nothing. Right, you stole everything you have. It says, woe unto those who build their house off on righteousness. It's funny how I had all the talents and gifts, but you allow them to take the talents and gifts from me and make me their slave and their pauper and their peasant. But I had to be their servant, their prisoner. But you took all my stuff, just like you took my beauty and everything. Got them running around, flaunting around, getting men and spouses and everybody. And we're sitting here with nothing.
Yeah, you look like a damn fool, too.
Got this big ass face. I mean, I never looked like this. Fat all over my face and nose. This is not our heritage. It's not our ethnicity. You took our ethnicity and our heritage and our DNA. We didn't look none of this. You're condoning their crimes now. Basically, you're an accessory to their crimes.
That's right.
Covering up their crimes.
Jump in hell with them.
I don't have anything to be ashamed of because I know how I was. You mocked me every day talking about me because you were envious of us and wanted to portray us and emulate us and be who we were and copy us. You made a carbon copy of everything still in my DNA, making clones and replicas of me instead of being who God created you to be. They want to come back and harass me every day. Tell me, oh, nobody gonna buy your books. I don't care. But you buy my books anyway because all the books you buy are those who stole my stuff. You're buying my books because guess what? They wrote it with my writing skills. So you bought my books anyway. Thank you. You bought them anyway. Right. So all the people you're supporting who has my talent, you're supporting me.
That's right. They got a talent, they got everything, bitch.
They use my stuff. And the Holy Spirit already showed me. There's tons of people using my things. So you hated me so much. You wanted to crucify me because you were envious because he created me. I can't, like I said, I'm not going to apologize for who I was. What God created me to be. It's sad that he lets you have your way with me though, but hopefully when this world ends that you will pay for everything you've done, that he will give you your justice and your judgment.
I'm tired of it.
Unfold, lost in the moment, letting time slow. Soft jazz plays in the air, fingers tracing patterns there. Nothing rushed, nothing planned, just a quiet place to land. Coffee and daydreams, slow afternoons, smiling at strangers, humming a tune. No need for words, no need for time, just the warmth of your hand in mine. We're living in beautiful moments. We have to freeze the frame. Tiny flashes of perfection worth more than fortune or fame. It's the unexpected laughter, the hand held in the rain, the sudden clear awareness that we won't pass this way again. These simple, honest treasures, we collect them one by one. These are the beautiful moments beneath the morning sun. I remember sitting silently, just watching you read a book. The comfortable, easy feeling in every single look. No need for grand pronouncements, no need for drama or noise. Just the pure shared existence, filling us with joys. A sudden